This resort with its pool and underwater bar is one of the best known examples of modernist architecture in Switzerland. Its Hollywood style attracted the rich and the famous back in the 50s. The Guscetti brothers built lesser-known houses inspired by American modernism in the southern Swiss canton of Ticino.
They were buildings that were out of the ordinary, and so you had to be pretty bold to put forward such designs. I remember that as soon as I built my home, there was a lot of traffic on the road. Lots of people would stop next to the house to take pictures. They would go all around the house. We couldn't get any peace. We also felt criticized because these kinds of houses were quite different from the traditional way of building here. What we need to remember is that we were in a mountain village in the Leventina Valley, where all the roofs are sloped. Building something with a flat roof was seen as completely out of place. And that's why the locals were rather critical. But we managed anyway.
Die sind 25, als sie das erste Haus gemacht haben. Und mit dieser Frische haben sie einfach quasi.
They were 25 when they built their first house, and youth brought a freshness to their approach as they mixed different influences, and in the process they managed to develop their own language. They experimented, for example with the rotation of building parts, and having elements protruding out of the foundations. Their way of working brought a new way of doing things to what was a conservative mountain village.
Und das hat einfach einen neuen Spirit quasi dort platziert, in dem konservativen Bergdorf.
We wanted to finally bring change. We wanted to bring something new. At one point, things need to change. In the United States at the time, it was already common practice to build open living spaces with larger rooms, using less dividing walls and so on. Hermann Faller, who owned a toy factory in the Black Forest, drove past Ambri on the way to his holiday home in Luino. His architect then built him a house inspired by the Ambri villas. From that came the Villa in Ticino toy house, which sold in the hundreds of thousands. It doesn't really look like our designs. They actually look quite different. They were pretty special, but actually quite nice. Everyone is free to interpret designs as they wish. There's total freedom.
Out of a dream.